anything specific that you enjoy doing? No.
I'm not a big talker. I'm an introvert.
I'm Donna Dollahan, Director of Treasury. I've been with the district for 32 years. Started as an office aide at Indian Springs Elementary. When I left Indian Springs, I wanted a full-time job. My son was about to graduate from Broken Arrow High School, so I wanted a full-time job, and just the purchasing clerk position came open and I applied for it and got it, and just kind of moved up from there.
Hi, I'm Jody Gage, Broken Arrow High School counselor. I started out teaching elementary school. I have worked in areas teaching middle school math and science, teaching high school special education classes, and I am ending my 30-plus year career as a Broken Arrow High School counselor.
I'm Gina Rackley. I'm the librarian at the Freshman Academy. I've been teaching 40 years. 32 of those years have been in Broken Arrow. Well, I'm from Muskogee, but I taught several places before I started in Broken Arrow. But I interviewed in 1992 with Paul Collins and was hired and spent 22 years at North until they closed the school down.
My name is Susan Doyle. I am the principal secretary at Leisure Park Elementary. I have been at the school for 25 years in an employee capacity. Of course, all three of my kids went through Leisure Park. So I started at Leisure Park in 1990 when my first child entered kindergarten there.
My name is Donna Murray, and I've been teaching PE at Leisure Park for 26 years. It's the only place I've taught, and so it's been amazing.
I'm Marcy Armstrong, and I teach at Arrowhead, and I've been in Broken Arrow for 13 years, actually 14, because I was a long-term sub the first year.
My name is Sherry Bell. I'm a health aide at Linwood Elementary. I've been with Broken Arrow Schools for 14 years.
I'm Jan Grisham. I am the Reading Recovery Teacher Leader for the district. I'm housed at Highland Park Elementary. Been 34 years total, 17 years in Texas and 17 years in Oklahoma.
It's just a family-oriented school district. The benefits are amazing. When you want to take off for your kids, you can. It's the perfect job for a mom, a working mom, and that's basically what I wanted.
I moved here in 1979. I was with American Airlines. Once I started having children, then I quit and stayed at home with them. Youngest child got into the 3rd grade. They had an opening for a part-time attendance secretary. And I thought, well, I can do this. I can still meet my kids, when they get off the school bus. The ones that were in middle school, I could still have all my vacations with them.
Well, I'm from Claremore originally, and I moved to San Antonio, Texas. Lived there for 23 years, began my work in education there, and after so many years, my mother said it was time for me to move back home. So I was already a reading specialist. I had several friends that were teachers in Broken Arrow. So I was very lucky to get a job here as a literacy coach.
I grew up in Poto, southeastern Oklahoma. I moved up here and started working. Then I met my husband, and we got married. We have one daughter who's now a physical therapist at Tulsa Bone and Joint. And yeah, she went through the school system here.
Well, I've always wanted to help people, and that's what I was born to do, I think. I went to school to be a radiology tech, so I worked at St. John's for quite a while. And then I decided to kind of semi-retire from that, and I found the job of the health aide, and it corresponded with the months off for my kids being in school, so it was just a perfect fit.
I was a library aide in high school. And then when I went to college, I started out, thought, well, I'll be a librarian, and then I minored in elementary ed. And at that time, my advisor said, oh, librarians aren't that needed right now. And then by the next year, Oklahoma had passed a law that every school should have a librarian.
Good timing.
Yes. So I switched back to being a librarian.
I have always been in Northeast Oklahoma. I grew up there, and graduated from the small town of Sperry, Oklahoma. Went to college at Oklahoma State University. I think probably my favorite position over the last 30 years has probably been teaching middle school. I know a lot of people are scared away from middle school, but I love middle schoolers. They're funny, they can be challenging, but yet they're personable.
The thing I love most about my job is just being with the kids and introducing them to new things and new experiences. My coach in 9th grade, his name is Merle Moss, and he was my basketball coach, and he's what inspired me to become a teacher and to teach PE. He was just such a great inspiration to me.
We have such a high success rate. We're taking first grade struggling readers and bringing them up to grade level and seeing the joy on their faces when they used to say, I can't read, to now saying, I'm a reader.
When reading clicks, it is so exciting, and they become more independent. They're just excited. I have one that just this week it clicked, and she's just thrilled. It's just so cool because they work really hard. These kids work really hard to learn how to read. And it's just nothing I do, it's what they do, but it's so cool to see them, to guide them there.
I think the favorite part of my job is connecting kids with books, finding that perfect book for that student. I think one of the funniest moments I've had over the years is when I had two girls fighting over which boy was the cutest character in the book. It was a Sarah Dessen book. She used to be really popular with the girls, kind of a romance book. And one loved the boy in one book, and the other one thought the boy in the other book was the cutest.
Being at Broken Arrow has really impacted me as a school counselor. I've really enjoyed working with the faculty there and the administrators. They've supported my efforts in what I wanted to accomplish with students.
Leadership Blog has always been amazing. It's always been the place I think that a lot of teachers want to work at, because we just have a really tight community there. You know, it's family. Everybody steps up. If somebody needs something, there's not a question. There's not, payment back. It's just you do it because it's your family.
Arrowhead is a family, always has been a family. You just walk in and you just feel at home, and it is my second home. Some days I spend more time at Arrowhead than I do my house.
I've been very fortunate to have great supervisors, great co-workers. I love the community, I love the kids. It's just been a really good place to both live and work.
The people. I'll miss working with everybody. Like I said, it's a family down there. I spend a lot more time with them sometimes than my own. I'm going to miss that the most.
I would say I'll miss the kids the most. They're just so funny. They're just fun to take care of.
A lot of it's probably going to be the Bathis staff. I've got some great friends at that school. I am going to miss the kids, especially my readers.
I'm going to miss my friends and family at Leisure Park. It's an amazing group. We are tight-knit and close, and I'm going to miss my administration. She's been amazing, has always had my back and supported me in anything and everything I've done. So,
just the people, the staff, helping them, being there for them. That's my tough part, is leaving all of them.
I think that's all I need.
Oh, that's great.
Told you it wouldn't be that.
No, that's not bad at all. I'm going to go home.